Hey guys, I'm Tim Wynn, and at the start of this month I called myself a digital lurker. Throughout this month, however, I learned a lot of different things. But one thing I learned the most is to always be networking. You'll never know who you'll meet and just how awesome some people are. I've changed throughout this month and I can see that. I've commented on things that I would usually never comment on, and it's mostly due to the fact that I've been networking and making friends with the coolest of people. Tim Squared, word up! And with all this networking, we all came together and formed one of the closest families I think Full Sail has ever had and will ever have. Together, we are the Sauce. Full Sail family always. The few, the tasty, the sauce. Sauce! What would I want to learn more about? I want to learn more about just how far we can go. Not just as individuals, but as the sauce itself. Who has to say that the sauce ends at the end of this month? Nobody, that's who. We're still a family, we're still at Full Sail, and hopefully with the help of Ms. Pearson, we can become more than what we started. What I envision for us is a future Hall of Fame spot. And not just a spot for one of us, a spot for all of us. It'll be the original sauce. The first ever look at me, I'm getting emotional here. The first ever group Hall of Fame sauce spot. See, I'm getting emotional. Alright, but as I go, as for the advice for future students, all I've got to say is this: network. You never know who you'll meet and just how good of friends you'll become. And who knows, maybe you'll find yourself an amazing group of friends like I did, and you'll come up with the sauce of your own. So all in all, I'm Tim Wynn, and this is my DGL Quartz Reflection. Tim Squared, sauce out.
Hey guys, I'm Casey Mack, and well, to be frank, I started out as a digital addict, and I'm probably even more so now due to the fact that we use the digital everything for our Full Sail experience. And so, yeah. But I would have to say I learned most is how to network. Like, I was never good with people before. I was kind of a loner, kind of like, oh my god, I'm by myself kind of feel. But now I was able to effectively network. I'm now comfortable around everyone, anyone ever. With that being said, I was able to meet these group of people called the Sauce. We call ourselves the Sauce, but we all have different degree programs. Nothing like that is holding us back, and that's what makes us family, is that no degree can hold us back from us being family. I'd honestly like to learn most is about each other. I was never able to effectively talk to most of our classmates like I did with the Sauce. I wish we could have talked more, connected with. There's a couple of people in my class that seemed really cool, but we just didn't have time. We had to constantly work, but they seemed like really cool people, and I'm kind of disappointed that I gotta miss out on that. But for you new guys and gals out there, pretty much I would say networking is the key. Without networking, it's going to be lonely and it's going to be rough on you. But with networking, it's just so much easier. You get these amazing group of people that your friend, a friend, a friend's of a friend, and then it's just one giant happy family. And that's what really ties us all together, is that family at Full Sail. Or maybe not Full Sail. Friends outside of Full Sail are even better. But that's all I gotta say. Sauce out. Brothers for life.
Brothers for life. Full Sail family.
Full Sail family.
Sauce.
The things I've learned, the people I've seen. This month at Full Sail University. In DGL we discussed digital citizenship and so much more things than I ever once thought were actual things that one should be taught, like digital access, responsibilities and rights, and digital tools that let us fly, endless. The knowledge we have at our hands makes me think how blessed I am, to learn, to live, to love, to laugh. To all the friends I've met in class, your family, we all are. We're digital natives. We'll keep in touch and stay creative. Technology allows us these rights, our freedom to communicate and to speak our minds. My mind is a sponge. It's always expanding. I want to learn more about personal branding and art, animation, and more. Anything, everything I can get my hands on. I want to meet more, greet more people, network, collaborate, critical thinker. Who, what, when, where, and why. To be, to learn, to never shy, away from knowledge, entrepreneur, a business mind. Teach me these things and I will be fine. Move, learn, speak, be free. It's your right to do so. Responsibility to yourself. Don't let one moment pass you by. Pick everyone's brain and always ask why. Make friends who love you. Always have fun. Do what you enjoy and never run from the moment. It's your time to shine. Like the star you are, so divine.
This month, I've learned a lot about me. I mean, I'm sure that's what almost everyone is saying, but I think it's true. Especially since this is the first time I've been on my own ever. So, yep. The responsibilities and have changed me, and I think this is just a time of great personal growth.
And now, a musical interlude. This concludes our musical interlude. We now return to our program.
I'd love to learn a lot more about myself while I'm here. I know there's so much more that I don't know, and I'd love to find me. I'd also like to learn how to get out and become more social, because I mean, sort of introverted. I've come out of my shell by a lot this year, and I'd love to learn whatever Full Sail has to teach me.
Oh, all the money that e'er I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall.
This month has been incredible. It has been traumatic and chaotic and just very hectic all around. I worked 2 jobs, and I went to school, and I did projects and homework, and I don't know what it's like to sleep anymore. I don't remember what that is, but I have met some incredible people, and I don't think I would have picked a better group to start this with. We still have a long ways to go. I want to learn everything. I want to take advantage of everything that this school has to offer me. I want to take it all and soak it up like a sponge and channel it right into the rest of my life. My advice for future students is just get it all done as quickly as you can. Don't put anything off, and take advantage of everything. This is your education. It is the one thing that no one can take away from you. I believe in you.
Hey guys, this is Josh. So what have I learned this month? Well, don't be afraid to take risks. Well, my friends asked me, why aren't you smiling? You're always smiling. I said, I think it's just time for a change.
I feel the change is coming now. I feel the strangest joy somehow. It's been too long since we were here together now. The clouds won't rain on us again.
I met my roommates as a server in Lexington, Kentucky. They said, Josh, we're going back to Full Sail University to further our education. You should come with us.
The perfect 10. Good times, good friends, they're here to stay.
My roommates have taught me about the amazing people that Full Sail produces. What about the new students that I get to meet every single day?
Can keep the smile off my face. No rain, no cold, no blues, no gray. A good day today. We reminisce, then look ahead.
Well, don't slack and do not hesitate for a second.
And we all dance. It's a day we won't forget. Good times, good friends, they're here to stay. A good day today. Blue skies, the sun.
If you're afraid to express yourself, how do you ever expect to stand out?
Day today. Can't keep the smile off my face. No rain, no cold, no.
My friends in DGL became like family too. The sauce. And things just took off. Work became play.
Hey, Tom, man, get up in here.
Bunny ears, got that.
Won't go away. A good day today. Can't keep the smile off my face. No rain, no cold, no blues, no gray.
The only advice I have is have fun meeting people and just enjoy meeting the people who know how to do things that you don't know how to do.
A good day today. 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 A good day today.
Going out like a sucker, no way.
Oh man, hey guys, how's it going? This is my course reflection. I'm gonna tell you guys what I learned this month. What I've learned this month was actually a lot of things. The thing that I learned the most, I would have to say, was actually the power of teamwork and the power of good networking. And even though like we're in a class filled with people with totally different course majors and areas of interest and stuff like that, I mean, people from music, people from gaming, people from like myself, digital art and design, we all could actually pull together and do spectacular things. I mean, it was crazy how much fun we actually had doing it. Yeah, I didn't know like how many terms and stuff actually applied to me. That was one of the main things that I learned, like the digital immigrant and the digital native, and also different things that like I wouldn't really think about, like digital citizenship and, you know, privacy on the internet. And, you know, like after researching and doing all these projects and listening to all these awesome presentations from my fellow classmates, man, it's been sort of a surreal feeling. It's just like one of those confirmation things that you keep saying, like, oh man, I need to be here. This is where I need to be. It's like right here. Yeah, it's just like a really like overwhelming feeling that you get when you know that everybody that you surround yourself with on a daily basis is there and wants you to succeed. Like they want you to pass, and that's one of the things that I'm like grateful for. I'm grateful for like the sauce. I'm grateful for everybody who's not in the sauce, everybody in my DGL and my PYP class. You know what I mean? Like words can't describe how much they have taught me just by, you know, being there with me. I mean, all my friends, they taught me so much, even about different cultures, different aspects of life, even just different ways of looking at things, you know. Let me go to the next one before I get a little bit too emotional. Actually, what I want to learn more about, that's a really hard question. I mean, that's something that like I'm just in my first month, you know, and it's kind of hard because you want to sit there and go through the whole motions in your whole 2 years. But the one thing I do want to learn is everything that Full Sail has to offer me. That's what I want to learn. I want to learn that. I want to learn everything that has to do with the digital format. When it comes to artwork, how can I get my traditional style into a way that's digital? How can I improve? And how can I get better at doing things that I'm doing? And how can I actually do something that can both be beneficial to myself and the people around me and the industry that I want to get into? And how to build that proper portfolio and how to actually be a stronger like team player, and also how to be a stronger friend and just be stronger at everything that I do, just be more powerful. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what I want to learn. I want to learn it all. I just want to be this unstoppable powerhouse. That's what I want to be. I want to be something that, you know, you guys can sit there and say, you know, I knew that guy was great, you know, that kind of thing. So I think that's what I would like to learn. My advice to future students, my advice is simple. Create bonds. Create bonds with people that are going to push you forward. Create bonds with people who are not afraid to tell you when you're messing up, who are not afraid to go down to a level where you at and pick you up and make you better. Don't be afraid to be that same person right back. Don't be afraid to give. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Because when I first came here, I never thought that I was going to make the friends that I did in the amount of time that I did. And right now, like, projects have been going smoother. Assignments have been a lot funner. It's just like you wake up and you're like, oh man, I get to go to class again. And everybody is so supportive of what you're doing. And it makes education that much funner. And it makes the experience that much worthwhile. And you come out with something more than just a degree. You come out with this unbreakable pact of individuals that you get to call friends, that you get to call family, that you get to, go into each other's houses, apartments, and chill and just do a project, or just to come over, play video games, have a game night or something. Some people that you can hang with. I mean, like, these people that I'm grateful for in DGL are like none that I ever seen. Like, in a short while that I know them, they become my family. And I wish that for everyone. I wish everyone can find their family at Full Sail. Like, it went past friendship real quick and it went to family. And one thing that I can say is that I'm really grateful for that, and I am truly blessed. And I keep that in mind every day. And I keep in mind that I want to strive to be the best, not only for myself, but for the people around me, because they inspire me to be that much better. And just to be that person to strive for greatness, and also to be a person that is on top, like, for their sake and mine, and the sake of my family, my new extended family. Like, I will become legendary just because of that.
That party last night was awfully crazy. I wish we taped it. I danced my ass off and had this one girl completely naked. Drink my beer and smoke my weed, but my good friends is all I need. Pass out at 3, wake up at 10, go out to eat, then do it again. Man, I wanna go to college for the rest of my life. Sip Bankers Club and drink Miller Lite. On Thursday and Tuesday night ice, and I can get pizza $1 a slice. So fill up my cup, let's get fucked up. I'm next on the table, who want what? I am champion at Beer College.
Do I really have to graduate, or can I just stay here for the rest of my life?
Vision of digital literacy. Based on what I learned in the project and assignment of this 1-month course, from the beginning of this digital ID, we provide us any pictures of element of digital literacy. It could be video, it could be anything in digital. Digital literacy is a very funny thing. It could be everything in digital. Internet, applications, languages, advertisement, virtual identity, any forms of information that we do by using or searching them, analyze those information, evaluate, and create something new stuff. From that assignment, we have additionally 2 or more assignments, or actually we have to call it, let's go for group assignment though. From the debate of the topic of privacy. Let me learn more about privacy, which may cause serious problem on personal identity, internet bullying, crimes like ID theft, or doxing. Basically, is to search somebody's information, almost every information, schools, workplace, home, address, telephone number, any private information towards the public. For the Mythbusters, we know what information's true or false in the internet, and to bust it out, and by using those information later, what we learn from internet or any other information we research for other projects, we use the 10 C's of internet research. By learning this, we know what is correct to do when we read a paragraph or an article from internet, what is right, and how do we determine it is right or is wrong. And as we will learn more in this course, we grow more on the knowledge of this and become responsible as a digital citizen. But digital literacy is really a big thing, seriously. As technology changes within time, it gets changed, it gets motivated. Everything just keep changing rapidly. Under the fundamental rules and concepts learned in class. What I want to learn more in this course? Well, there is actually lots of it. Let's say about the copyright. Is it good or bad to steal something? Or is it good or bad that it takes somebody's lives plus 70 years so that that thing will become public? This is one question I want to continue to learn more about. Secondly, I learned about privacy in the first project. In terms of Hong Kong and the internet, every time of the major news of some problematic persons, group of people, it is legit to search or send the information about some criminals in the internet. Their names, their identity, their families, their address, their telephone numbers to the public. This is the second question I want to learn more in this course. Anyway, I want to tell the students who's going to study this course as the first course in your year to be open-minded and to work out when a group project. Seriously, go for it. Be together, be a group, and try to do things very, very weird, or very funny, or ridiculous, or hilarious, because this is the first month, and we always do very hilarious things. And don't hesitate to speak up your opinion in a group discussion, or using the FSO for the discussion.
What have I learned this month? Well, I would say that the simple answer to this question would be that I learned a lot about digital literacy and how to be a responsible digital citizen. But really, there is no simple answer. Although it's true that I have learned the course objectives, what I actually learned runs a lot deeper than that. My choice to attend Full Sail had a lot of different factors in it that I had to take into consideration. It meant that I would have to leave my home, my friends, and essentially my life as I knew it back in West Virginia behind. And it was a hard decision, but one that I knew would be worthwhile in the long run. After I got here, I was somewhat nervous because I didn't really know anyone down here, and I didn't really have a group of friends like I was so used to having back home in West Virginia. After walking into class my first day and immediately being thrust into a giant crowd of strangers, I was a little bit nervous, to say the least. So I had to adapt to the situation. And really, what I learned about most was myself. This month has really been a journey of self-discovery for me. I really want to learn more about Full Sail. This course has been a wonderful introduction to life here on campus, but there's just so much left for all of us to discover, and I absolutely can't wait to continue my career here. I'm sure that this class has barely scratched the surface of the abundance of wonderful things that await every single one of us here. And I can't wait to see what all of our futures hold, because the light is shining brightly, my friends. As far as my advice to future students goes, the best advice that I could give to anyone that is newly attending Full Sail is to network. And yes, I know that you've all probably heard this about 500 times by now, but I mean something a little different when I say networking. I'm not saying just having connections to people in your field or other fields. I mean really connecting with somebody on a personal level and making new friends that will last a lifetime. You really need to put yourself out there and make yourself known, and make as many close friends as you can, because the main thing that will keep you motivated and keep you on track is your close inner circle of friends. I was fortunate enough to find a dozen or so exceptional individuals that I'm absolutely honored to call my friends. And I believe that every single new student could really use a support group like this. Because when it comes down to it, work is a lot easier to do when it's fun, and when you're with friends, it really doesn't even seem like work. I also really want to thank everybody from my group of friends, The Sauce, just for being outstanding, amazing friends. Because I definitely couldn't ask for any better friends than you guys. So hopefully our group keeps expanding and growing, and we help hundreds of more students find their own groups of friends exactly like this, because that is really something special. So, thanks a lot, guys.
When I first started this month in DGL, I didn't really want to be bothered. I just stayed in the back, did my own thing, and just did each assignment, and that was about it. But as the month went on, I learned that it's a lot better to do stuff in groups. It really opened up a new way to do assignments with other people, and your creativity of each person comes out, and it's that much more fun doing stuff. I've learned if you be engaged in the class and raise your hand and ask questions and talk, and you're going to have a much better time learning the lessons. If there's anything I would have wanted to learn more about, I would have to say my other classmates. It would have been kind of cool to have projects where you have to do it alone, and your creativity and personality can come out like that. For future students going into DGL, I would say be engaged, participate in the discussions, because you might not like it at first, but you will eventually get into it. It helps you learn a lot better, and you're going to have a better time if you do that. And also find a group of people in there that you can do the projects with, become friends with, because it makes it that much more fun. The class will go from boring, and then it'll turn into like you want to go there each day because you get to hang out with all your friends. So that's my advice. Thanks, Ms. P, for making me a fat unicorn.
I learned in like time management. I learned the joys of feeling productive, to stop having so much anxiety. I learned what it takes to be a digital citizen, that there are still teachers out there who are passionate and genuine. I learned how to use Google Docs, navigate my way around school despite my fears of getting lost, and that watching every episode of a whole TV show on Hulu when you have class at 9 in the morning isn't the brightest idea. But most importantly, I've learned how to feel emotions again. I've learned that there are still decent people out there in the world that care, that don't have a hidden agenda. I've learned that it is possible for me to be friends with these people, no matter how much I doubt myself, because they're accepting, wonderful people. That I do have something to bring to the table, and that I am useful. And every day I spend with these people, one more bad memory of mine gets rewritten, and my heart becomes lighter. So thank you so much to everyone I met this month. You have no idea how much you literally changed my life. Selves. I know more about Full Sail, and I wish that this month we would have went more in depth about Full Sail life and opportunities that students have, with places to maybe run into important people on campus, and also students of different programs who can work with them. Advice for future students would be that even if you're a loner like I was, or you don't have confidence because when we and other people don't like you. Have faith when you come to Full Sail, because you will definitely find someone, or maybe even a whole gang of people that will welcome you with open arms, that will open your heart, that will make you excited to wake up at the crack of dawn every morning and go to class. Make sure to give every project your all, and put your emotions into your work. Use Google Docs for group projects and presentations, and don't even bother with PowerPoint. And of course, the typical cliche of just be yourself and just be successful.
Are you waiting for the right excuse?